Hi, welcome back to Dr. Minije's episodes. Today we're going to be talking about a hot topic, and that is relationships. I have 3 tools that will improve any relationship in your life, whether it's family, friends, couple, or even co-worker relationships. I'm going to share with you 3 important tools. So let's get started. Tool number 1, showing gratitude. If you're somebody who's been to therapy or read self-help books, you know the importance of gratitude in your overall happiness. If you start your mornings or end your day with naming 3 things you're grateful for, we often feel happy and more at peace. So I want to talk to you about showing that gratitude to other people in your life, because life gets very busy and sometimes we forget to show appreciation to people in our lives. And then there's conflict in our relationships where we forget what it is that we love about the other person. So gratitude really helps to improve the relationship, repair from conflict. Here's what it looks like. You can say to somebody, I am thankful that you're in my life. I appreciate your support. You can also be more specific and say things like, thank you for the way you were helping me out during this meeting, or thank you for your support staying with me last night when I wasn't feeling too well. So when you're being more specific, your gratitude may seem more genuine. But don't be afraid to show appreciation and gratitude in your relationships. So tool number 2, ask for help. Let's do a quick check-in. Are you better at giving help than asking for help? Do you think that if you ask for help, you may be a burden? Do you think it's a sign of weakness or a flaw? Well, let me tell you, asking for help doesn't hurt your relationship, it actually improves it. Because a lot of times in relationship, people like to be needed and they like to know how they're contributing to the relationship. So next time you ask for help, remind yourself that it makes the other person feel good about themselves. And when you ask for help, you're also having a relationship that is open and honest and vulnerable. You're letting go of your perfectionism and you're letting other people know that you're struggling. When you do that, other people may feel more encouraged to be honest and vulnerable with you as well. So I want to remind you 3 things to help you with asking for help. The first thing is, keep in mind your attitudes around asking for help and remind yourself it's okay to ask for help. Remind yourself, I'll give myself permission to ask for help. The second thing is, be very specific about your request. Other people can't read your mind, so you really need to explain to them how you need their help. And the third thing to remember for asking help is the timing. Sometimes we wait till last minute when we're asking for help, and it really gets in the way from receiving help and the other person being able to offer that help. So please be mindful of your timing and make sure it works for you and the other person. Here's my last tool to improve any relationship: setting boundaries. Any healthy relationship requires well-established, well-communicated boundaries. No matter the duration of your relationship or the type of relationship you have, it all benefits from boundaries. So I want to talk to you about the do's and don'ts of healthy boundaries. Do is to be aware of your needs and likes and wants in the relationship. You need to have a clarity of how you would like to be treated in relationships. Then communicate that. Share with other people the things that you like, the way you like to approach conflicts, so they understand how to be in relationship with you. And also communicate using I statements and try not to be vague. So let's talk about the don'ts. Don't be vague or general. When you're making a request, for example, to your boyfriend, saying something like, don't spend too much time at the gym, or pick up the groceries sometimes this week, those are quite vague and make it hard for a person to reciprocate those boundaries. So you want to be very specific, you want to be clear, and you also want to stay consistent. If you set certain boundaries last time, you need to continue to set them today in order to give a consistent message to people in your life, and they know what to expect. So those are 3 of my favorite relationship tools: asking for help, healthy boundaries, and showing gratitude. Make sure to share with me in the comments below how they're helping your relationships. I want to hear your thoughts, questions, or any other comments you might have. Subscribe to my channel for the latest episode and join me on Facebook and Instagram. I'll see you in the next episode.